Hello. So in this lesson, we are going to recreate this template. It's nice and colorful. So in our project folder, I'm going to create a new folder. Call this project B, carrying on from our project A folder. Okay, right click again and create a new folder called CSS. And I'll create another folder for images and I'll call this IMG. So now if we go into our Sublime, we have our project B. And we can right click in project B and create a new file, and we could save this file as index.html and right click in our CSS folder and create a new file, and we can save this as style.css. Just drag this across. So we have two blank files. We could start writing our index, our HTML code. Type HTML and then tab your tab key, and you could have the default code generated for you. Clean it up like this, and in title we can call this project B. Okay, so this is the basic template we need, and we'll have a look at this document that we are recreating. So we're going to start by this whole document is one big article and it has a header to it, and we can start with that section. So first we're going to put this in a div. So we could center it later on. So this div, we could call it ID container. That's it. So the next thing is article. So click your tab key, and within that, I'm going to create the header. And within the header, we'll call this H1. Okay, for our heading, and we'll call this for sale. So it matches up with what we are recreating. So if we go back into our template, we can see we have the header section pretty much done. Save this and go to your desktop. In the desktop, we can open up project B and double click on index file. And this is what we've done so far. Okay, so it's looking good, and we still have a bit of work to do. So if we go into our template, we need to work on the middle section. We need an image for a scooter. So we need to go and create it somehow. So below our header, if you type IMG and tab, it gives us our image element. So we need to add something to this. So add ALT for alt, and we'll give this a name, scooter. So this is a description for our image. So we need to put the actual image in here. Okay, so let's go to the internet and find a scooter to download. Right, so if I open up a new tab, you could do the same. Search for scooter high resolution. So we have a big image. Click on images and let's look for something that has a good width. That's a good one, but let's carry on. Let's see. Yes, on the right, that looks good enough. And the width is 1600, that's good size. So right click, open this in a new tab, and then right click this image and save it to your desktop. Okay. On the desktop, I'll just click on save. Okay, so we need to resize this image. So if you go, if I just close this, if you come into resizephotos.com or search online for resize. So we need this photo to be 625 in width. So click on browse, go to your desktop and upload and resize photo button. So that's our photo resized for us. We need to download this image and we need to save this image in our project B folder in IMG. Okay, IMG folder. Change this name so it's scooter and then click on save. And that's it, we've got ourselves a new scooter image. And if we go back into our HTML, we can now say our image, the source of the image is IMG folder. Inside there, we have scooter.jpg, okay? Now we have our image and everything is looking good. If we refresh this page, we have our image in there. So that's how you bring image into HTML. Right. Now, what we've learned here is a new element for image, which is just IMG. You can see it has no closing tag. That's just how images look. So it just basically img, and then you close it with a greater than sign. We have the alt, which is a description, and that's what it produces. So this is pretty much a wrap up for this lesson for project B. This is what we've done so far, and we have this section and this section to work on next. And that's it for this lesson, really. So I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.